So, who's doing the recap? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll say it. So, last week we had left off.
Pause real quick though. Make
Yes.
sure your mic is working
Yeah.
for OBS.
I am looking at it now. Do not worry. I
Okay.
always look at it when I speak. Okay.
Just
Last week we had started on the bottom floor where we left off, where we were discussing about going upstairs and seeing what was, seeing what was upstairs next. Briggs was plotting things with Naishi while she was in her Haven bag of him wanting to do, whatever he wanted to do, I guess, and trying to, I don't know, make her explode by putting her in a tiny space or something. Whatever. Anyways, after all that madness happened, we ended up going upstairs, and while going upstairs and traveling up there, we had gone up to the rooftop, essentially. I was hoping up there. And we had saw a cauldron with a rune around it, so we assumed, like the other cauldrons, it was the key to the door that, well, it was one of the room keys to the door that we need that's all the way back down. We all went we all went out onto the roof, except for Cooper. I think Cooper was having a coughing fit because he was choking on those spiders that he ended up eating back down there that were on fire. And after that, he ended up we all ended up crowding up on the roof. Naishi went and unlocked the cauldron, which summoned a pirate who was riding a giant bird. I think it was a rock specifically. And what ended up happening was, while we were fighting this rock, he ended up pooping on me, and then he also he was also just kind of a pain to deal with, really. And Briggs was getting really badly injured, and it was just a mess. But then Naishi spammed web bombs from Jack's bag that kept webbing him. So then we just webbed him and hit him while he was down with fireballs. And he ended up dying. However, he did absorb some of our the fire magic we were shooting at him. But due to Briggs, I think it was magically summoning a turkey on him, it ended up shattering the thing that ended up absorbing our fire magic, and he ended up just getting beat brutally by fireballs, pumpkin coins, and the web that he ended up getting enthralled with again. So after that, we had successfully got the ice key room that we needed to end up opening up the doors down there, and we wanted to go downstairs, but we didn't have enough time for that. So that is where we left off.
Anyway, not one mention of Murloc Jones. I am sad.
It's okay. It wasn't really that significant.
He frightened the guy.
Yeah, but
basically pissed his pants.
He was already on the ground to begin with.
He's already dead.
Nobody mentions Murloc Jones.
Nobody.
He shall not be mentioned.
Nobody remembers Murloc Jones.
I mean, who would believe us if we did?
Katie.
Nah.
But,
He's not here anyway.
Anyway. Since you did the recap, and you got most of your stuff right, still about a 90 out of 100, you get to roll luck right now.
Yay!
And with that, we determine, well, first we gotta choose, we gotta actually roll the luck to actually see what the fuck you get. Other bullshit. Wait. Oh, okay. You get to choose. Well, looks like it's a skill today.
Ooh, I'll do perception.
Perception, alright. Go to see which side. It looks like it's the 16 plus perception today for everyone.
Nice.
Everybody, you are perceiving so well. It's
Plus
you're on crack.
24 to perception. Yay. 23, sorry.
Okay, where is my new here? Bobble Dome. Nobody also mentioned the Bobble Dome.
I honestly don't care.
We. Okay, there we are. Way the hell over here. Briggs? What was this? It says Briggs posted something. But where did he post it?
In general,
In
just
general?
check it out later. It's insane, like absolutely insane. I knew it's crazy, but it is beyond crazy.
Da-da-da-da. We all are crazy in a way. Alright. Time. Oh. Apparently. Clearing this list. Y'all may also start to roll your initiatives to see what turn order we go through for RP and whatnot. Why, hello there, Cooper. It's been a while. Be ashamed if you got some crazy RP roll. Hey, Cooper. I want to select you. Oh, I can't select you when I'm on that. Okay, there we go. Initiative town. What a weird initiative.
Why am I the only person who rolled high?
Well, it's obvious you're cheating.
Yeah, probably.
And why can't I organize this now? Close it, open it, organize it. What's going on? I can manually organize it, I just can't hit the button. Okay, well. That button's working. Gonna reload this real quick. But Celeste, the battle is over. You get to be the first to do stuff.
Alrighty. So you said when the pirate guy died, did he just turn like straight into like ash, and did all of his stuff go away?
That is correct. It actually almost seemed like he wasn't really even a fleshy being. Like he was made out of pure magic.
I will.
Think like Breath of the Wild enemies where they just poof.
Yeah. Okay.
They just poof.
I'll just make my way towards the stairs then and head in the room, but not too far, and then just wait for everybody else, and I'll be my turn.
Cooper notices like there's nobody, there's nothing. Oh, God, why is it skipping again? It's a different mouse. Anyway. Hey. Actually,
Yes, Cooper?
you gonna eat that?
All yours.
Oh boy. Picks up the little spider and just. And.
Kill Cooper or Spider going to explode?
It explodes in fire damage.
Okay, so it does a opposite of healing Cooper.
Finally, something did.
And he's down. Cooper's down. Actually, it's your turn.
I'm thinking that Cooper is having his moment.
Help him!
He's like yonked out on the ground.
No.
I went to take another look at the cauldron. So the first one that we saw was some dragon press cauldron, I
Mhm.
think. Can I determine if this one is magical?
You can't tell if it's magical or not. Only detect magic would help you do that.
And Celeste is out of
Not really out, just kind of in the doorway, waiting.
in the doorway. Okay. Celeste, could you
Yeah,
tell if this cauldron is magical? Would it make sense to take it with us?
I will do so.
Thank you.
What else do you do?
Waiting on Celeste.
Okay.
If she wants-
Other minions. Murloc Jones also just flop, 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 flop. Flop, 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 flop.
If my action allows, I'm
Thanks.
going to pet the pumpkin ghoul. Like good boy.
you can't touch it. You can't remember Fireblight. Well, not Fireblight. I forgot what it's called. You can't specifically touch it.
I mean,
I thought it only worked if you hurt it.
No, if you
no.
touch it.
If you touch it, period.
Period.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. No touching then.
Just me. I learned
That's
the
why.
hard way.
That's
Not
why his
touching what?
grapple attack is actually kind of OP because he burns people just from touching them.
Little Scorpio guy does?
Yeah.
Yes, I thought it only worked if he was hurt, but apparently not.
So, can't pet him?
Sure, go ahead. It's your hand.
It's your turn, Briggs.
I heard a loud pop and Cooper is on the ground. So I'll definitely
Yeah,
go and check on him.
Imagine the sound of like somebody like eating like a potato chip, like a really loud crisp potato chip, followed by the sound of a about 14 air balloons popping rapidly, and then you look over and there's some smoke and Cooper's on the ground.
I carefully poke him. Hey, Cooper? Buddy? Buddy?
No response.
Okay, can I like bring him to consciousness? Stabilize him?
Do you have a med kit?
No, but I have cure wounds.
Yes, you can use that.
Yep, I'll do cure wounds on him. Here we go. On level. On level 1, for starters.
Hey, not
Okay.
bad.
10 hit points. It's more than he started off with. I didn't write down how many spell slots you have at level 1. I gotta do that later myself. Okay, so plus 10 hit points.
It is on my sheet and I'm keeping track of it.
Yeah. I don't know where on the sheet that I have for you here for my keeping track of stuff for you. I don't have it for some reason, but I'll fix that later. So Cooper wakes up. Briggs. I got a question, Briggs.
Cooper, stop eating the stuff that might hurt you.
I promise nothing, mate.
Alright. And
I got a question for you, mate.
Mhm.
So as I was there, at like a river, a bunch of people on the other side. I think they were kobolds. This guy had a boat. He offered me to ride if I could solve his riddle. He asked me this: what will run without feet?
water?
Huh. See, I was thinking nose, but water also makes sense.
Both work? I slap him across the face. Don't you dare going there yet. And last time I had 3 healing tacos on me, I believe from that bag of whatever jack stuff that Naishi has.
Yes, from she actually summoned the tacos.
Yep, so I'm definitely giving him 2 tacos.
Obtain 2 tacos. I just imagine like Hulk, Ant-Man taco scene right now, but with Briggs and Cooper.
Yep. Cooper, this won't hurt you. This is safe to eat. Do it.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. I don't have any props with me right now that are crunchy. I'm looking around, but there's nothing. Nothing. I'm poor. Actually, no. I get supposed to get paid today. Never got paid. Anyway, ending your turn, bringing it back over to Celeste's turn.
Alrighty, since Naishi wants me to detect magic on the cauldron, I'll walk over to the cauldron. I'll cast detect magic for her to see if this is a magical cauldron or not.
Yay!
Okay, you gonna use a spell slot to do that, or
Yeah, I'll use the spell slot. It's fine. It's only for a spell slot.
remember, if you actually use a spell slot and don't ritual cast it, you get a lot more shit.
Yeah. I'll spell slot.
All right. Okay. Current gold price that you see on this thing is 10,000 gold.
Whoa.
Oh, we should grab the other cauldrons as well.
It is a very rare cauldron. It is a the best way to describe this thing is it's basically a cauldron of holding, only instead of having the average space of which is 100 slots and everything, this thing actually has a interdimensional portal into a basic cave. It's practically a haven bag.
Whoa. That's cool.
Only you cannot, like, drag it with you like a bag would be uncomfortable.
This is true. This cauldron weighs like. Hold on, let me double check.
You can't, like,
No.
store it in a bag of holding or that mess up the bag of holding.
No, you can actually put the cauldron in the bag of holding. It's just okay. It weighs 100 pounds, and you need a strength score of to be able to hold it. You need a strength score of at least 16.
Yeah, I don't have
Without
that.
having to pass like a massive DC check.
I don't have that strength. I'll tell
Hold
this to Naishi.
on. Like, cauldron, and it opens up into another dimension.
Yes.
A
And it
cold
has-
dimension.
And it has, like, really that wide opening in it, right?
What are you thinking about?
Sticking my head into it
Why?
and seeing what's on the other end.
You realize...
It's a portal-like effect. You have to fully go through it.
Yeah. Roll on.
Not like picking through the surface, like just stick my head into it and see what's out there without going entirely into it.
Briggs? No.
Well, the lock seal on it, you can go in and out because since the lock seal on it has been broken, it seems like somebody's sealed away that magical entity from a second ago inside there. Almost like a prison, but there was another seal on top of there that was basically using it like kind of like a basically like a solar panel. Which is the residue of some magic that you see on that, specifically Celeste, with your detect magic through spell slot.
Do we want to go inside?
Ah.
Let's go!
What would happen if you have to go inside fully? Like, what would happen
Okay,
if
okay.
there is
Wait,
a rope
no.
rope
I'm
attached
gonna
to
be
it?
the voice of reason here. How about we leave it alone for now, and then we come back later.
It might not be here, so nope, no chance. Actually, besides Cooper, you're the smallest
want to
one.
venture into different dimensions we have no business being in.
What's gonna happen if another one travels into it but has like a rope
I can't.
bound to it?
I don't know what to say to that, Briggs. I really don't.
Will it like cut the rope, or will it just forcefully pull the rope?
Oh god, it's what you guys decide. I don't
You know,
Yeah,
like a
man,
bucket that
that
goes
sounds-
down into the well. Like
Yeah,
you
bro.
can pull
Man,
it
I
back
think.
up.
Do any of us have any rope though, bro? Mate, is anyone here? Or says Cooper as he's just lying there eating his tacos. I mean, it sounds like it's a job for mad science.
I suppose Naishi has a rope. Naishi?
Let me check. I still have it.
How long is it is the question.
You have your hook, don't you?
Oh yeah, I have that.
So you
I'm
can
more
dive into it.
I'm more inclined to go in there just normally, like a normal haven bag.
If you want to go, you can. I just be careful, because I don't know how you'll get back out.
What do you mean how to get back out? Just turn the cauldron upside down and just shake it a bit.
I don't know where you come up with this logic, but sometimes it just
Wait
can't.
till he suggests to throw it off the roof.
Oh god.
How could this happen to me?
Well, that's my turn.
So who's going in the
explaining-
cauldron?
What's scary? It's the character with the most intellect in the group.
Actually,
with the highest intelligence in the group.
Cooper?
That's an NPC. He doesn't count.
True. The player with the most intelligence, then. Alright, well.
God darn it. Okay.
This means he knows something that we don't.
If I die, I swear to God. Okay. Can I do something as a bonus action first?
What do you want to do?
Can I cast Healing Word on myself at 2nd level, just in case there's something in there that will injure me, so I don't die?
Okay. Go ahead.
Why do I decide to do the stupidest things? 23, okay.
Because it sounds fun?
I am going to... I'm going to go get into the cauldron and teleport and see what's in there. I am probably going to die, so this is going to be fun. Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, he's not wrong.
I know. Yes, I shall go in the cauldron to see what's in there.
Alright, she jumps right in. And as you jump in, Cooper's like, oh my god, he just went in. She just went in. As we transfer you to the new realm.
Okay. Do I see anything out of the ordinary?
As you jump through, you pop out the other end, and there's another cauldron there. It's like, what? Kind of like you went in one cauldron and came out another, as if it was just the simplest little gravity hopping rabbit hole, Bugs Bunny style.
Okay, then. Is this another way, or is that just more forest?
This is basically the outstretch of the forest
Okay.
of the thing. It's supposed to be like a cave like with the forest inside of it.
Okay. I'm just gonna make a perception check to see if I see anything that looks dangerous or hostile. Let's. 17 plus 16.
All right. With that, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yay! That's a 12.
A cold acorn falls from the tree and almost hits you.
Okay.
You jump out of the way.
Okay. God, I don't want to venture any further than this. So I'm just gonna say it's good, and try and get back in the cauldron if I can, or if that takes an action, I'll wait till my next turn.
That will have to wait till your next turn because your action was jumping into the cauldron.
Okay.
Considering we're also playing by like the 5-minute rule, and technically it would have taken you a minute to fully get in there. So he's no longer there. Or she. And then we have Cooper's turn as he gets up. Hell, I'm not going to be the only one left behind. Stick to the plan, guys. Stick to the plan.
No.
And then Cooper.
Was he healed by tacos?
Oh, that is also true. Since you're tacos, you get to roll. If I recall, the tacos have a D6.
1d6 per taco?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I gave him 2 tacos. Here it goes.
5 more hit points, you know. He has 50% more hit points than he had last turn.
Yep.
By the way, could you remind me if I lost the wand of tacos or not? Because I still have it on my sheet, but I forgot.
Yeah, we lost the one. We
Okay.
lost the one to tacos.
Yeah, removing it.
Because that's actually one that expires in a day. In general. But, yeah, Cooper jumps in. Basically, Celeste, you see him pop out. And when people come out of the hole, it's not just like they climb out. It's literally like they get bounced up like 3 feet into the air above the hood cauldron and then fall out to the side. And next on the turn order, we have Naishi.
Wee.
She jumps in. The distance between her pets actually ends up cutting them from reality. They just.
Looks like it's warping wardrobe all over again.
Only it's a cauldron this time. And there's like no evil guy on the other side. And that would end her turn, I guess. And then we're all just left with Briggs all alone.
Just walking up to the cauldron.
And he
Shaking
throws
it
the
slightly.
cauldron off the side of the world.
No, I'm not jumping into it. I'm just like shaking
Oh.
it, looking into it, but keeping watch outside of the cauldron.
You have to move your token, though.
Clop, 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 clop. Shaky, shaky, shaky. No, looks still.
How is this just a magic cauldron? Give an example, actually, for Trickster. This is similar to Paul's frickin' barrel.
Oh. Okay. Does that mean if it gets broken? Oh dear lord. That just stressed me out. If it gets broken, the warp's broke. I will be stuck in the ice realm.
No, go there. There we go. So
What is
everybody
it?
else is over here.
What is
Not
it?
gonna lie, guys. Too cold.
That
DM?
seems like a
You went to the wrong
wrong
map.
layer.
Wait, what?
Wrong
You
layer.
went to the wrong map, DM. Hide it. Hide it.
What? I don't know, because it says that you guys are on the cold map. What's going on? Are you on my token map?
Yes, I see tiefling and whatnot.
No, I see the icy
Ah!
forests.
There we go.
Now we're going.
We're good.
Yep.
Okay. That's just my token storage map.
Okay.
In case I need to like quickly go find those guys rather than digging through a bunch of things. Are you now on the cold map?
Yes.
Because it says that the players were on this cold map for some reason, and you guys were on the other one. Well, so not gonna lie, I think it's better on the other side.
Yeah, it's an ice realm. That's why it's cold here.
It feels so nice.
Yeah. Okay. I've looked around. I haven't seen anything off. So, I guess it's safe. Just don't go too far out if you want to explore Naishi. But I'm probably gonna go back through because it's cold. So.
No, she said this place had like limited room anyway.
Not sure. I'll just jump back through because I want to be in the cold.
It's nice to be some interesting place to put some meat.
Oh, yeah.
So you just going back.
Need to make sure it's perfectly safe first. Since we don't know what's out there.
Like that vicious frozen corn. Was it corn or acorn?
Acorn. No, it's actually a pine cone. If I said acorn, it's because my head went through a wall earlier. There's a big hole in McDonald's wall right now because of my head. But if you guys want to just run around and explore, there's literally nothing on the map other than a bunch of trees, which provide oxygen. But you guys can roll some investigations just to be like, what's this? What's this?
Well, I jumped through back to the other side.
Eh.
So it's just nice.
Technically, Cooper would probably do the same thing because he's cold blooded and he don't like it. So Naishi.
I'll go back as well. We need to open that door.
I mean, if you want, you can ask Cooper to try to carry it. He's probably the strongest one out of all of us.
Maybe.
Oh, wait, he no longer has the Ring of Burden.
I'm just not sure how safe it would be to use it. Since it's another realm and we don't know what else has access to that pocket.
That is also true. That's why I said we can leave it here for now. Probably ask Abigail about it if it's safe, if we want.
Yep, let's go to that runic door.
Alrighty.
Alright, you guys are heading back downstairs.
Yep, all the way back down.
Well, it depends because Brig still hasn't gotten a turn at this round. So is Brig, you also going back downstairs?
Yep.
Alright. So, what's the marching order
cauldron?
for the staircase?
What do we do with the cauldron before we go off the roof?
We're gonna
Just
leave it here.
Leave it neat.
We're gonna, because we don't know if it's safe or not, depending upon, since it's another realm, we don't know if anything else can come through it or knows of that realm. And for one, we also want to ask Abigail about it to know if it's safe or not to carry it around with us. So for now, we're just gonna leave it here.
Okay. So what's the marching order on the staircase?
I could be up front
Yeah.
if nobody else wants to be.
Let Cooper go first. He loves to knock on the doors.
Alrighty. I'll go second then.
Bricks, you want third or fourth?
Let me go last.
Okay.
Okay. Well, then in this marching order, in an odd twist of fate, Briggs, you get to make a perception check as you start to leave the rooftop, out of the eyesight of the cauldron. With that plus 16, you get this. But it's only like for a fleeting second. You think you see a head pop out of the cauldron.
Actually, what's gonna happen if I toss like the orange pumpkin coin into the cauldron?
For one, the creature oh, I put the cauldron on the wrong layer. What the creature that gets summoned will literally vanish because it needs to remain within 100 feet of you.
Oh, got it. Yep, I won't do that in that case.
Your head pop out.
Aww.
I don't
Chihuahua.
know how Chihuahua gets to these places.
But
She's
the
a
reason why
deity. She's a goddess, that's how.
But because the way how the cauldron goes, launch.
No!
Fine, don't worry about her.
Man, it's been such a
You know,
while.
and Briggs is just like, huh, big birds around here. But you guys continue down the stairs. Now you're going to stop at any particular level, or are you guys going to just go all the way down?
I would say all the way down.
No rows, no coding this. Just going all the way to the bottom, huh? All right. Well, what about everybody else? Because, you know, this is more than just him.
Yeah, why not? We have a door to knock on.
Dun 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 dun. The ants go marching down the stairs. For some reason, it actually feels like it's going a lot faster going down the stairs than it did to climb up the stairs. Like, time-wise.
I can do barrel roll and it will be even faster, but probably more dangerous.
But in what feels like maybe 20 minutes, you guys finally make it to the bottom, where it literally felt like it took like 17 hours to climb to the top.
Okay, while we're here, Naishi, could you grab that cauldron that we left in here?
Is it also another dimension?
No, that was the one that spews fire.
Maybe it spews fire from the other dimension. How would they know?
There was one that was poison, one that was fire, and one that was ice.
Jump into it and you'll see.
No!
Oh, actually,
Stop!
I have fire
Actually, you
resistance.
should jump into it if you
Okay,
want.
And nobody
No.
checked the poison one after you were done either.
Yes, we didn't.
We want to check something that poisons people.
It also consumed souls.
Yeah, that isn't a good idea.
Well, this is the marching order all the way down, so Cooper just gonna continue going. Right here. And I can't. What color did Cooper have again? 'Cause you all had There was three. Which three of you had? I know Cooper had one of them because I think it was the green one.
I don't think I have one.
Yes, he had green, Briggs has blue, and I have The fire one,
Red.
red.
So Cooper's just gonna go wait in front of the door. And that ends Cooper turn, which then goes to Celeste.
I will also. Oh,
Technically, you guys would be like this.
okay. I
Came down the stairs.
Yeah, I will be. I'll be in the back and let the other two that have the keys do what they need to do. So that'll be my turn.
Nishi?
Let's go. As I'm going,
I'm following.
I'm talking to Briggs. And Briggs, if you want Celeste to examine the cauldron to see if it's safe to carry.
He already did, actually. He got all the information from it before.
Oh, so it doesn't lead anywhere.
It just breathes fire.
No.
Fine, let's grab it.
Yep, if I recall, I gave you guys the stats to it, but I believe I have it here in my book, where it's a cauldron of dragon's breath. Once per long rest, the cauldron will spew out fire in a 15-foot line. Any creature in its path takes 5d8 fire damage if they have failed a dexterity 13 saving throw. If they pass, they take half damage. Players need a DC. Players need to have a strength score of 16 to be able to pick it up normally, for it weighs 200 pounds. Otherwise, they need to pass a DC athletics check in order to lift the cauldron. A player.
Can I just show it into the back of Holden?
Bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a bag of holding.
Yeah, Haven bag.
A Haven bag? That actually is gonna take some doing to get into the Haven bag. You could potentially try it.
I can help.
Okay, but it's gonna be a combined group between your two athletic check. Strength athletics to get it in.
Okay, Briggs, one try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Okay, it's not bad.
It's like moving a sofa, but it can make soup. Briggs?
He rolled it.
Oh, he got 7.
Rolled it.
Okay. All right. Now to see. Oh my god. You guys managed to pass.
Wow.
Because I
I'm
rolled to
surprised.
see what it would actually be. Because the difference was I had to roll 3. I was gonna roll 3 d20s, and whatever the combined total was would be the DC I had to pass. I rolled 21.
If only Sapphire was here.
Between 3 d20s. Anyway, so you guys managed to pick it up, and you think the seam's gonna rip on your Haven bag for a minute there, Naishi, and then Briggs just goes, "Hold on, wait, I got an idea," and then he just shoulder checks it like 3 times. Just it lands in your Haven bag, and you kind of hear a crash, makes you wonder something, but it's in there.
Great. Well, it's done. Let's go open the door.
Wait, no, that was the old group Haven bag. I gotta put it in the Naishi's Haven bag. There you are.
That one's gone, sadly.
Expect these 2 sides of cauldron. Okay, now it's in Naishi's Haven bag. Alright. So, Celeste, since that took like a few minutes for them, you're just gonna hang out here?
Yeah. That's literally what I'm doing. I don't really have a key or anything, so I'm just waiting for them.
Well, Cooper waits. He's just gonna sit down and kick back in this corner, just like leaning back. And as he like stretches his toes and pops his like toes, wiggling them and everything, almost like a cat's claws, how they like pop out when they stretch and everything. His claws actually extend out more and actually have more of this green glow that actually produces a light that you notice, and then they start to retract when he like relaxes back into his normal position. And then eventually Briggs and Naishi end up coming. So, anybody know how we do this?
My guess is just place our hands on the door.
I know anything about this, DM? Of how to unlock a magical rune door like this?
Roll Arcana.
That's an 11.
Sounds pretty legit. There are 3 circles on the door, and there's 3 people with holes, with circles on their hands right now.
I don't know.
Okay, so what do you players are actually more ahead of Cooper, so. Oh no, Cooper and Naishi. Oh no, he went underneath Briggs, okay.
I just put my hand around in that colored spot.
Same.
So you put your hand in the blue,
Yep.
Naishi puts her hand on the red.
Yep. The hand
Cooper
that
puts his
has
hand on the
the glowing green.
Alright. And suddenly, you hear a loud pitching scream echoing throughout the room as you do so. Everybody needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
You serious?
Oh, man.
Ooh! Oh my gosh, it was. No, I rolled a natural one. And I rolled 2 natural 20s.
They're both 21.
Really?
Anybody want to use that inspiration right about
no,
now?
I'm gonna reroll my natural one. I'm not dealing with that.
I'm gonna
I
spend
think you
mine to have Briggs reroll.
Yes, okay, Briggs, go ahead and reroll.
That is such bullshit.
Okay, that's much better.
Okay. You know the sad part here is I forgot to roll Cooper's.
Cooper will be fine. Yeah.
Cooper's smart. Cooper's street smart. Actually got a 19 technically.
He's wise.
Okay, now here's the sad part. I gotta
Nobody
roll some
passed?
dice.
No, well,
No,
you
everybody passed.
Oh, okay. But we still take damage.
Naishi makes the most sense out of this because of Jack and all. Okay, that is a total of, even a pass, that's 24 points of damage.
Ow!
Do I still
Psychic
take damage,
damage.
even though it's a
No,
crit?
you not 20, you take no damage.
Yay.
But you're like, huh? You hear this like piercing scream, and like, you know, a member of the Addams family. It's like, music to my ears. Everybody else is just like tinnitus
Like,
on the floor, mouth foaming.
hi Abigail,
With the-
finally.
Oh my god.
We've been dying to meet you.
Oh, Cooper's unconscious! Oh no!
Cooper's just on the ground, like I said, mouth foaming,
Oh my
feet
god.
twitching.
How much damage?
24.
But the door doesn't open. The door didn't open. You guys didn't solve the puzzle correctly.
I shove one healing taco into Cooper.
Can I can I try and think of what the puzzle may be before we all get ourselves killed?
You did try with that Arcana.
Taco goes first.
Okay. Well, taco away. You gonna do the D6 for the taco?
It is
Okay.
4.
4.
Maybe we should touch them in the order we found them instead of simultaneously.
That, or it depends on what beats what element.
What elements? What?
I said for the rings on the door, it depends on what beats what element. So like fire beats ice, and then
I actually look at Naishi and ask her to like make a fist and do fist bump with the hand that I have room.
Looking at your
I think-
health, I wouldn't do anything right
Yeah,
now.
No, against
I'm
her
just la-
her
I'm just
hand, not the
laughing at-
door.
I'm just laughing at the fact that the guy who's primarily a fire guy has ice, and the chick that is, a snow elf.
Yes. Yes. It just happened.
And then the poison dragon guy is just kind of there on the ground. Constantly almost dead.
okay. Can we just take a minute to try and think?
Can I make an Arcana check on the door?
You may.
Yeah. Not happening.
Oh God, this is where we die. To a door.
TTK with just the door.
So did
Briggs,
fist
high
bump,
intelligence guy. Try Arcana too.
did fist bump do anything?
I didn't do it.
Fist bump did nothing. Oh, it wouldn't have done anything. But yeah, that's if she would have. Fist bump did nothing. I'll just put it that way if you tried.
Ooh, Arcana check 22. I stare at the door carefully.
Briggs, as you stare at the door, you realize that there are a few little lines of arrows pointing one from the other, and almost like a helix formation, where ice points at fire, fire points at well, not the fire, but the blue points at red points at green points at blue. How you missed it when it was right there the entire time is only a matter because of how much dust is on the door.
Last was right.
Okay, so let's do it in that order. And I help Cooper to get up.
No, it's not. It's not the order. It's
But what?
What beats what element specifically? So-
yes. I have fire, so I should touch the green one. The green should touch the blue one, and the blue
No.
one should touch the red one.
So what beats what? You have fire, fire beats ice. Okay, so say ice, then
Wait,
fire.
wait,
then...
wait. DM, what points at what again?
Okay, I'll draw this out in colors for you here, baby. If the thing will let me draw colors.
It was red beats blue, blue beats green. No, God, now I'm confused. Was it red beats blue? Blue beats green, and then green beats. Now I can't remember.
Do those arrows help?
Okay, okay.
Okay.
And are those runes like in a triangle on the door, or?
No, they're in a circle.
They are in a triangle formation, like with the very top one being the blue one.
And when we first touched it, how did we touch it?
You guys
You all touched them together.
Yeah.
The same color together at the same time.
Okay, so I'm touching blue one, then Naishi, go and touch the red one. And Cooper, after Naishi, touch that green one. I'm curious if we need to.
We're gonna die to the door.
I'm really
No,
curious if
no,
we need to
no,
pull
no.
our hands after touching
Briggs,
it.
Briggs, you touched the red
What?
one.
I touched the red one.
Yes, because you have ice, don't you?
Yeah.
So you touched the red one.
There. You're all color coded now.
And what's that gonna do?
You touch the red one. Naishi touches the green one. Cooper touches the blue one.
I'll put it this way: you drag
I
your
agree.
character slots, drag
Alright.
your characters over the arrows for how you want to do it.
Well, I'll listen to you for once.
All right. And then you all put your hands on the symbols together at the same time, or is it in a sequence?
One after the other, Celeste.
Okay, so
would say-
who's the first one again?
I would say at the same time, because do you see which one should go first? How would you
Right.
know?
That's true. I'm just saying that since Briggs has the ice one, he touches the red one. Since you have the red one, Naishi, you touch the green one. And since Cooper has green, he touches the blue one.
Okay, then let's do 3, 2, 1. Everyone touch.
Right, you all touch, and for a moment, silence. And then you start to feel a rumble. And then another scream. Everybody make a wisdom saving throw.
Ah, God.
Yay!
Which one goes first? I hate this so much. Really, Naishi? Really? Stop stealing
Yes,
natural
it shows.
20s.
It shows.
Cooper.
Oh, dear Lord.
I'm a psionic. It makes sense.
Oh, dear Lord. I don't know.
Narratively, it makes too much sense for. Okay, those. Oh my god. This is a little bit more crazy. Alright, so those who pass take 28. Those who fail take 56.
All right.
And Celeste failed.
Yeah, that's nice.
And we should pass what?
You got 28 for those who passed, and then, well, Naishi just doesn't take anything. Because nat 20s are beyond passing. Adam's family just like, yes. If she wasn't at full health, I'd say, well, she'll know she's at 5 hit points. Go ahead and just heal up, and Naishi. Nat 20. Bullshit.
Okay.
I look at Cooper, look at Celeste.
I'm going to go to Celeste and try to.
Just leave Scooper.
I can't help it. I'm thinking of him as of NPC. So Celeste goes first.
You should.
So my bag says I have 2 tacos. Are they still
2
okay, or did they expire?
Yes, the tacos are still okay. They're not expired yet. You do have about 3 hours before they actually do expire, though.
I'm going to show 1 taco into Celeste, hoping that it will heal her.
1d6 heal. The mighty 6.
I'm going to save another taco for the next time.
What are you doing, Briggs, as you look at Cooper? Looking almost peaceful. This time he crossed his arms and like across his chest as he hit the ground on his back.
I'm just casting Cure Wounds on
Cure
him,
Wounds.
slapping him across his face. Not the time yet. Not the time.
Ah, who's there again? That guy. This time he wanted my money. Truth is, I don't even have any money. It's kind of screwed. What did we do wrong now?
DM, can I do like an Arcana check to try and determine which one goes first?
Wait, I did it intellect. That was technically it's Cooper's turn to do the
Okay.
Arcana. I just was thinking like, wait, wrong thing. Guys, this might be hard to actually note if you're standing up straight. If you look at the thing upside down, there's numbers on these. Ah, that's what I was supposed to do. It said draw. Can't I draw? There we go. It's really hard to catch because it's kind of in Draconic and upside down.
So
I
does
think
this
this
mean
door was installed upside down, actually.
does this mean that red one touches red one and then green touches green, or red touches green, or blue touches red? I'm so confused.
Me too.
Even with the
like,
numbers, there are two ways to do
I'll
it.
do 1, 2, 3, like
I
the
don't
number.
know anymore.
Yep. So Naishi, you touch red one. I touch Cooper. You touch green one, and I touch blue one.
And if it screams, then we screw up again.
Well,
I'm so confused. My brain
But then we'll have
hurts.
only one option left, hopefully.
Just break
Now
it
that
up.
everybody's made a check, you can do another Arcana check. Since, Cooper was more of an NPC anyway.
Okay.
Technically, you're still on the ground, Celeste. You get to see the thing upside down as well, so you get to your first chance. Then, Naishi, the next turn, if you guys wait that long.
I will do my Arcana check. So we know which order to hit them in, specifically the number order. But which one?
Okay. Also, before you guys actually do this, are you guys actually going to take a short rest so you can try hitting using some hit dice?
God. Should we take a short rest?
You told me I haven't felt so good in a while.
I'm talking about mainly our cleric and the monk. Because Briggs is kind of dying. And
I'm
Cooper isn't doing
not
it.
dead yet. I can
Keyword
take one more hit.
dying. And we can't just keep using our recovery items like this.
What recovery items? I don't have any recovery items.
Oh, it's free.
Okay, well then, if we're not going to
One more push.
Okay.
On the other hand, we don't know what's on the other side of it.
Dear Lord. Okay, so I guess we're not taking a short rest.
I'll give you this. If you guys take a short rest to actually sit here and think about what to do, you'll have advantage on your Arcana checks as well. Because you've actually thought things through.
The
rather
universe,
than just
the universe says you will need those hit points.
Well, I'm just saying, if you die, if you mess up again, and if everybody goes down, it'd be kind of hilarious. But now she's probably the only one that probably won't go down because she's probably just gonna get another nat 20.
Yeah, but we're out of recovery items at this point.
And I don't want to TPK everybody with a door after I TPK'd everybody with a fucking apple tree the other day.
Yeah. So short rest?
Short rest, yeah, you can use hit die. In which Cooper will just use all of his. 12 hit points. 12 whole hit
I
points.
feel so bad for Cooper, man.
3 fucking ones. And a 2. A 2! Remember, oh wait, I forgot. It also has his constitution. Let me double check his constitution. His constitution is +4, so he gets +4 with every one of those dice, so 6 times 4. Why can't I think about this right now? My brain hurts. Well, I did kind of go through a wall, but... Wow, I brain fart 6 times 4. I feel like I must take the calculator of shame. Because I can't think right now. I feel so bad. Yeah, 24. I didn't think that was the right number. So he gets 24 on top of that. Which actually puts him at 46. Well, he doesn't have 46. He only has 42 hit points. Well, I guess he's back at the max. Briggs, what's your constitution modifier?
1.
1. So you also get 5 on top of that, so you gain 25 hit points total. And Celeste used the hit die for everything, so you got 6, 8, 11, 16, and 23 additional hit points.
Okay.
And nicely just peacing out, chilling. Now you all get to make either a group Arcana check with advantage, or your own individual Arcana checks.
Let's probably make a group one so that way it adds up. Instead of us trying to singly all do one. If that's a good idea for you guys.
Okay.
And Gooper won't take place in the group Arcana check, so. Seems like Celeste might have been right on both fronts. It looks like not only did it have to be the same elements, the basically element versus element, but it also has to be in a number to it. In which case, it's kind of like a combination lock, where the element that you encountered first is the first one that needs to be taken out. The second one that you encountered second needs to be taken out, and the third one had to be taken out by the last one. So
blue.
Cypher, you know that the red one needs to be taken out first. So boom. The green one needed to be taken out second. So and she's already there, and the blue one had to be taken out third. And once you guys figure all that out, so I guess this was one heck of a puzzle. Get rid of these. The ground rumbles, the door slowly slides in 3 different directions as the runes rotate on the thing, and the pathway is opened. You were supposed to see back here behind this door, but I just realized I revealed it earlier and I'm a dumbass. But coincidentally, there was also a secret door over here that you guys never found.
Isn't that... Oh no, that's not the door.
No, you guys, the door is open. This is the door right here. Can you see this? Or am I on the wrong layer?
No, I can see
Yes,
it.
but we see it.
The thing is that while you guys were in here fighting the fire ring and whatnot, nobody decided to investigate where there was a secret door.
Does that mean we could have just
Would have
entered
allowed
this room the
you to
whole entire time?
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go bang my head on something.
Nah, we would have missed so much fun. On the other hand, no gummy bears, no satyr.
We would have never met Taka.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, do I want to hit something so badly?
Okay, so go head into the room and hit something.
Okay. Whose turn is it, or are we all just moving together at this point?
Oh, and the runes that are on your hands, by the way, all turn into magical tattoos. Naishi,
Yes.
you know the magic green flame blade that turned into fell energy? Well, now you have regular fire green flame blade.
Oh, nice.
Briggs, you do the same with cold. And Cooper actually has poison spray. I'll add those to your things a little later. Nice. Well, Briggs already has a green flame blade. We can just say it's cold damage instead of the fell damage. But it's cold. His is cold flame blade. Yours is red hot blade. And Cooper's just poison spray. He has poisonous farts now. Watch out. Dun, 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 dun. Or, alternatively, if Celeste wants to take the thing, because that's kind of meh to give it to an NPC, you will have to square against him in the luck roll.
How much damage does the poison spray do?
For you, it'd be 2d12. And it has similar rules to holy sacred flame. Only with a lot less range. I think you can only do it within 15 feet.
Okay. Can I do it from my hands instead of like my breath?
Yeah, the poison spray is technically a spell. You can make it come out of your thing, but for the most part, I've RP'd it where it's like a poisonous fart or a poisonous burp.
Alrighty. I'll attempt it. That sounds good. Nice to have.
All right.
It's a 4. I don't think
This is ideally this is you guys playing rock paper scissors for it.
Yeah.
Which, if you want to cheat, you can also wear a still sleight or a sleight of hand check to actually cheat against it. But Cooper is gonna just roll straight up. I'm just saying that options here, since people might not RP enough to know what those are. Oh, he doesn't have luck, but he doesn't have any bonus to luck, so his is just a d20. You would actually win this because in the result of a tie, you get the advantage.
Oh, okay.
Which means yours is 18.
Okay.
So the RP on this would probably be like, I don't feel right taking this. Celeste.
Yeah.
I'd feel better if we win this fair and square. On 3. Rochambeau. God damn it. It's like he knows that my favorite thing is paper.
Or
every time.
We just somehow tied.
Yeah, it's like you somehow tied, but he Rochambeau'd so quickly that he threw paper out before you even had time to lift your hand up, and you just instinctively went for scissors. Seeing that, just in he's just like, okay, well, here, take it, and just gives you a high five and.
Nice.
You can transfer the two. to somebody?
You're not usually supposed to. It's just something stupid that happened and something that Cooper actually has going for him that he was able to do that. Being an
Okay.
NPC.
NPC powers.
Hmm. Well, I guess we go ahead and see what's over here.
Yeah. I'll follow Cooper.
Oh boy, look, it's another one of these
Oh
cauldrons.
dear lord.
Oh, wait, it's full of wood.
Oh dear.
That's Cooper's turn, I believe. Celeste.
Alrighty, I'll enter the room.
Actually, I'm gonna mess with your sheet for a second to add green flame blade to your thing down here.
For the cauldron,
Back.
for the cauldron that has wood in it, would I know if lighting it would be a good or bad thing?
You may investigate the cauldron or roll Arcana.
I will do Arcana since that's higher than investigation. Just don't fail me, please. 26.
Your Arcana check reveals that it happens to be more of a magic brazier rather than a cauldron that he called out.
Oh. Okay. Would lighting it do anything then?
It just seems that you could. There's a command phrase to actually light it, even if you tried to use it to light it. Otherwise, it wouldn't light.
Okay.
So basically, whoever knows the command phrase can just say it and light the thing on fire.
Okay.
It's a magic clap on. Basically, in a way. You guys, this wood smells actually pretty amazing.
It's wood, Cooper.
He takes a wood chip and he starts chewing on it.
Oh. I don't even know what to do at this point. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Naishi.
I'm going to come in as well.
You notice the staircase and the brazier, and then for some reason another door.
So, Celeste, do you know if we should light the brazier?
It's a magical brazier that will light if you say a certain command word for it. I don't know the word. So, and even if I try lighting it, it wouldn't work.
Oh, okay. Should we go downstairs?
Yeah, we should. Just let's wait for Briggs, probably.
End of my turn. Oh, is my soul sight on or not?
Not currently.
Oh, can I activate it?
You have to use another side die. Because I believe you turned it on earlier.
Mm-hmm.
One hour. Alright, Briggs.
Clop, 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 clop.
How are you clopping? You're just like wearing a toga right now.
Suppose like bare feet. Flop, flop, flop.
That's not really flop, it's like splat, 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 splat. Celeste, I'm gonna try to add green flame blade to you, not green flame, poison spray.
Got it.
Okay, I'm coming here. I'm seeing that cauldron, and I'm just using firebolt cantrip to light it up.
I'm gonna try using firebolt.
Yep, firebolt, not fireball. That will do the trick as well, but would be a little bit excessive.
Sorry, messing around with these things. So, sadly, you did not hit the. You managed to not hit an inanimate object. You managed to match its AC. So you basically shoot at it, and you're like, "Haha, I got it!" Wait, I just missed. God damn it!
Damn it. Can I try it again?
You have to wait for your next turn because that was your action.
Alright. Then I'll wait.
Wait, can you you can read Primordial, can't you?
I can. What? Does it have runes on that cauldron?
Yeah, on the side of it.
Oh. What do they say?
Snap twice.
Right.
And then instantly. Oh, hold on. I'm just trying to grab the art. It lights up on fire, but it instantly lights up on fire. Ah!
Huh, nifty.
Now how am I gonna get my awesome chips?
Cooper, you don't need those. Those are just wooden chips. You need proper food.
But I've eaten this stuff most of my life. In fact, most of the time the cultists will only give us this.
Can I do, I didn't know what to check, nature, probably? To figure out if I remember anything about what kobolds usually eat.
Go ahead.
Is it nature?
It'd be nature actually, because it's looking.
I know nothing.
Sounds legit.
Kobolds are kobolds. They do their own thing.
You remember having to take out a kobold target once, back in the day, and the best way how you managed to take him out was you managed to poison his food supply, which was a boot. You poisoned a boot, and he caught him.
I love hearing those stories about my past. One is better than the other.
Do kobold? I'm not gonna ask. Never mind.
Well, I believe everybody's had a turn now, so Cooper just goes, guess we're heading downstairs. That's NPC Celeste.
I'll follow along with Cooper and head on down.
I'm in last this time. Briggs, go ahead.
Okay, changing turn order. Briggs, is there anything you wanted to do?
Since there were some runes in Primordial on that cauldron, do I see anything around here? Like any runes, any titles on the walls, writings, something like that?
You see a plaque on the wall right about here. And it's written in Primordial. It seems to be like some kind of award ceremony type thing. And it seems to be like an official Banshee license from a institute known as Gloom Hollow.
And it was issued to?
The name underneath it is kind of weird because it's not a word that's normally associated with primordials, but you would know it in common as Trixie.
Trixie. And that's the name that this license was issued to.
Yes.
Huh. Alright. I'll keep a note.
But anything else you would have to roll investigation for here.
I can't find my own ass.
He can't find his own. It's like, and then he's like, that's interesting to know. Turns and continues to walk and walk and walk. And Naishi, for some reason, he just walks right over you, just literally knocking you to the ground for a second, and just not paying attention. You're just like, what the fuck was that about?
Hey, what's your step?
Whoops.
I'm not that tiny.
But he's too spaced out to actually notice that you even said anything.
Maybe I should bonk him.
Well, you're about to go down some stairs.
No, no, don't condone that, DM.
Domino!
Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Dear
I
Lord.
get you on the stairs.
Yeah, that's a disaster waiting to happen.
But you guys
Why would
ready
you
to
say
descend the
that?
stairs?
Okay, come on. After he's stuck in literally every door on the second floor.
Yeah, you do that, you hit me and Cooper.
So let me pass first.
So, are you guys continuing down?
Yes.
Down, down,
Yes,
down,
let's
down,
go down.
down, 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 down.
I swear, I think I'll better be down here. We went through so much.
So, as you guys approach the bottom of the basement, the first thing you notice is the warm light of a hearth. As you enter the area, it seems to be almost like just a regular cellar, but then you start to notice this seems to look a lot more like a living quarter than even her own room. There seems to be a barrel stocked with food, some more of those cauldrons that have been all over the place. There's even one that's lit a brazier, but it's an actual cauldron, but it's used like a brazier with a blue flame glowing out of it. There's also a weird table in the room, a table that seems to have a big blanket over it. And in the center of this, there seems to be this crystal ball. Guys, I don't see anybody. See like potions and stuff though.
Do we see, like, is the cauldron boiling?
The cauldron is popping with blue flames.
The another one?
Cauldron? That's not a cauldron. That's a crystal ball.
Oh, that's a crystal ball.
Can I?
Okay.
Maybe it's not a table. Maybe it's a cage with a monster. One of those three-eyed fishes.
Don't say
Under
that.
the blanket.
Naishi, and you're the most traveled. You could actually try to identify what that table is with a history check.
My history of 0. Go. 13.
You remember Felix actually talking about these because this is more of something from Felix's homeland, which should be, the Kitsune homeland, but, Celeste never left Eterna. Except, in spirit form to go on a many-year journey. But this is known as a kotatsu. It's effectively a table with a heater underneath.
Ooh.
sometimes used as most of the time you notice that Felix always talking that it would always be so warm that it's practically a bed. But other than that, Celeste, you may have a round.
God, I don't want to step into the room. I'll take a little bit of a step into the room, not too much of a step in it. And can I just try and look around and make a survival check to see, to try and determine, how long it's been since this room has been used? If anything, it tells me how long it's been.
You can go ahead and try that, yes, so it's survival.
Alrighty. 22.
There's not really much dust in here. There's a lit fire, for one, in a fireplace. Lit candles that look like they're brand new and they don't look magical. This place looks like somebody could have just been here a few seconds ago.
Okay. I'll note that and tell that to the team, but I won't go any further than here. I'll stay here. That's my turn.
Briggs.
Okay, so what kind of provisions do we see in this room? We see
You
cauldrons.
see barrels of mead, food, big barrel of wine. There's also some pickled food over here, particularly eggplant seems to be the more loved item here.
What's this?
That seems to be like some kind of makeshift desk. It's actually made out of another box.
Okay. Do I see any traces of food or something in here being prepared? Like a cooking station or whatnot? Or what's left after the cooking? Like dishes and such.
There doesn't seem to be anything like that in here. Notably, there seems to be a bucket of vomit in the corner. But you gotta also move around the place to actually get a better view and stuff.
Naishi, Celeste, could you watch over those notes and collect them probably? So because they're all over the place. And meanwhile, I'm going to put how to say it, to get some stuff cooking.
You're just gonna go up to the cauldron?
Yep.
Okay.
And we'll look around for all those provisions and what I can do with that to make something relatively quick and ideally with some.
You'd have to move around the room to get the provisions, though, and you can only choose the one provision at a time to gather as your action.
Okay, so what did you say I see in here?
Those are the ones in the corner are mead barrels.
Mead.
These are mead. These are like fruits, apples,
And in here?
bananas. This one's again wine.
Mm-hmm.
This one happens to just be a bunch of pottery, such as bottles and stuff for potion stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But that's all you're going to be able to get in a turn, because you need to literally move around this room and touch things to actually figure this out.
I'll start with mead, actually. That sounds right about my alley.
Well, you have to move over to the meat den.
Carefully not trying to step on that rug.
Alright, and then Naishi.
She'll be right back.
Oh. Well then, I guess it's time for the little break until she gets back. I need to stand up anyway. Oh, God. feels my feet. My feet fucking hurt like hell. I had a toolbox yesterday dropped on my fucking foot
Yeah.
from about how tall was that ladder? About 7 foot ladder onto my foot.
Wow.
Wasn't directly on my foot. It was like clipped the side of my foot, but still fucking hurts. Every time I step, it feels almost like, I don't know, especially during work, it feels like the joints in my fucking foot are, the foot shattered or something, because it just fucking hurts. Every
It's-
goddamn joint just...
It's bruised. Probably.
It is bruised. It's bruised. I'm actually looking at it now. It wasn't dominant, like, directly afterwards. It just got swollen. But yesterday there's like 2 bruise points on it, like in the middle of the arch of the foot. Well, not underneath, like on the side, where it got clipped. And over by the other end where it got snapped was the, like the toolbox itself is maybe, I'd say like 3-4 inches.
Wow.
But it fell down in an angle and
Ouch.
hit my foot on the side.
Oof.
And, yeah, so the side of my foot's, the 2 points of like which would be the points of the box that hit my foot
Mm-hmm.
are the bruised parts. And underneath my foot, there's some discoloration. But those are like massive discoloration. It still just freaking sucks.
Yeah.
The skin feels like it's constantly like, it kind of feels like I'm walking on acid or something because it just burns.
Yeah.
Because of that, I rubbed some. It's supposed to be hand moisturizer, but technically it works kind of everywhere on your body anyway. So, gonna put some on the bottom of my foot because I thought maybe my feet are dry, but no, it just fucking hurts. Just the one foot. But yeah, but my foot was also the reason I went through a freaking wall today. Naishi, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that. Is it my
Oh.
turn?
It is your turn. Briggs just kind of just scoped out what was in visual shot from the staircase, and then he walked over to the mead.
So, you said it looks like somebody was here a few seconds ago. Do I see any souls in this room?
Currently do not, but there's the weird part of the blue fire almost looks like a giant soul itself coming out of the cauldron. Like compared to a normal body soul, you see when you see actual souls, the little souls that you see inside people's body is kind of like, to put it in comparison, like a match. You see like it flickers like a flame, like a match. But this cauldron's almost feels exactly like a soul. Like that, only it's a literal bonfire. Like it's like like in our day, it's like a barrel that's just full of like wood and other burnables, and someone's just lit it on fire, and it's such a big soul like that.
Can I
Which
investigate?
is so far. Oh, go ahead.
Can I investigate the cauldron?
Yeah, you can investigate the cauldron.
19.
19. With the 19, you actually start to. It feels like a soul, but there's still something missing. Exactly about it. But the thing that you noteworthy is that it also feels very familiar, almost like Jack himself is right there. It's not Jack, but it's almost like it's connected to Jack.
Does it feel like it's Abigail pretended to be the fire, or like she's
No, it doesn't seem to
the
be
cauldron?
her. It's not. It doesn't seem like it's an actual living entity, but it's mimicking the same, like the same way how a soul would look.
Curious.
And it's fire that's mimicking soul. So basically, soul fire.
I'm going to tell others about this, since I am not entirely sure what to make of it.
I will give you, since you connected with Jack. What role would this be? Go with just either Arcana or Luck.
6. Not that good.
Not that good. Sayed. You just really start to think like, could that be her? Is that Jack? What is this? Alright, and as you start to ponder at this point, wandering around the room, Naisha, you're the first one who's alerted to it because you have soul sight on. You see the flame from inside the fireplace actually start to, well, for one, it flares up brighter, and you can actually see the flame of a soul within it start to form. And then there's a loud screeching pop. Everybody, wisdom saving throws.
Really? Why did she get natural 20s? Why? Why, game? Why?
Oh my gosh!
This is so dumb. No, this is dumb.
Well, this isn't a trap screech, so it's not as powerful. This just seems to be a side effect of traveling by the way she likes to travel. So those who failed, which didn't pass the DC 16, take a total of 9 psychic damage. Those who passed take 5, and those who not 20, just heal 5.
Just enjoy.
Just enjoy it. It's like an pleasant scream.
This is insane.
I gotta get Cooper. Hold on. Forgot to do for Cooper.
Oh, poor Cooper.
He takes the 9. Cooper is just like gets on his, assumes the fetal position on the ground, grabbing his head. But you guys are all alerted to, to the presence that just entered the room. And then you guys see this come in. Hold on. Make sure it's on the right layer. All right. And I put it on the token layer. Everybody else is somehow on top of it. So hold on. Let me just delete, repost. That
It's
does
kinda cute.
not. I just cloned you guys.
I
Yeah.
see myself twice.
Don't know why you guys ended up on top of it, because I drew this earlier, but not today. Just this was something I drew over the last while I was stuck here because I was waiting to see if I would take a flight somewhere. I don't know. I'm seeing hit points bleed through this. But this comes out of the fireplace.
What size it is?
It's actually pretty small. It's actually comparable to somewhere in between Cooper and Celeste. It's expanded right now just so that you guys can see the full art. But I didn't shrink anybody else, did I? The hell is that? Something in the corner.
That was, I think, a piece of shirt that you grabbed.
Popping out of the flame. This is just a second where everybody's just like The way have you everybody's here seen the second Fantastic Beast movies with all the baby Nifflers that are just running around stealing shit, and when Newt walks into the room, they just all look at him, but they're still like shoving things in their pockets. It's like, you guys, this is new, and you guys are like the Nifflers, just like only have headaches rather than stealing shit. I don't know about I don't know about Briggs. He's probably like sitting there with like a spoon of like meat, just or a tankard of meat, like.
I was just standing there, so I don't look bad at all. I don't think any of us look bad except for Briggs. But hopefully not.
And the next thing you know, there's another loud scream. Okay. Adding your previous scores, you guys get to make another wisdom, but tonight she doesn't even need to because she nat 20'd.
This is dumb. That's 20.
Well, you managed to pass chess. Okay.
Wait, so do I
Everybody
have to roll
passes
or
this
not?
No.
You don't have to at all.
You gotta
Because you nat 20 last time, so just nothing.
Last 3 times, you mean?
So everybody else just takes 1 more point of psychic damage as she screams out in a language that is in primordial, but I guess Briggs is probably the only one in a squeaky, loud voice. It's the word "what," and then she realizes what she looks. She's like, "Wait a second." But she's almost like a little too pissed, and it's like, she just continues on speaking, and then it seems like her power goes out, and in a puff of smoke, later you see this. Considering everybody else, taking all that into account. Poof.
The goblin.
Trixie! Nice to meet you finally.
I like that face.
Utter realization when her primordial power actually turns off because her spell ran out.
Oh dear lord. Alright, this is Hellberg.
Ironically, this is the origin of Ziggy's voice for me. But what? Hold on. Walks over and then scoops her hand into the fire, lifts it up, and then one more thing, because this is a panel thing, almost like a freaking visual novel at this point. Lifts it up, has a smirk on her face as the flames wrap around her, and slowly clothes just start to pop around her. Now, what the fuck are you doing here?
Who would like to explain? Me? Noishi or Briggs?
What the fuck are you doing
Nice,
here?
Celeste. You'll explain. I'll get some stuff cooking. And I go back to cooking.
I thought you wanted to speak with her last time I said some things,
Okay.
and you told me I shouldn't mention it.
Okay.
So Naisha, I'm just going to bow politely to her and say,
Going back rapidly.
it's nice to finally meet you.
Okay. The fact that still doesn't say much. What the
Okay.
hell are you all doing in my place? What?
Sorry.
You stop drinking my meat. No.
I'm not drinking it. I'm
Uh,
cooking.
Okay.
You'll
Stop
like it.
cooking it.
Miss Abigail? I
Better not cook.
Sorry, Miss Abigail. I'm Celeste. That's Naishi over there, the elf one. And my friend who's drinking your ale is Briggs. I'm sorry for him misbehaving. And the one on the stairs is Cooper. We had came here for, well, in this case, a long list of reasons. However, one of the reasons were we had to bring you this book, and I'll take out the black book. We were told to give this black book to you. I don't know what it's capable of or what it could do, but we were told to deliver it to you personally by Kira and somebody else that she was with.
How the fuck is Kira?
I had a feeling about that. You might want to take a look at this black book, and I'll just hand it over to her.
She looks at the book, looks to you, looks at the book. So... This does... What the fuck? She starts looking through it a little bit. Okay. It still doesn't explain who the fuck Kira is, though.
Kira, well, I guess she's a wizard.
Considering the biggest thing is, how the fuck did you even know I was here?
Well, we were told to seek you out, essentially, by... Who is it? Well, actually, does Naishi know that? Because technically Jack told her that.
I don't remember who told us. I think it was orcs. No?
No, because the orcs...
It was Deadeye. Deadeye told you to find her.
Right.
So it was orcs.
Okay, because I thought that was a Jack thing. Okay.
Jack eventually, when he came back, said stuff, but
Okay.
it wasn't that much.
Okay. Who told us to seek you out, Abigail, was Deadeye.
The original one to tell you to seek you out actually was... You'd have to actually...
It's been so long.
It was all the way...
God.
It's all the way back when you guys were in frickin' in Wildberry.
Yeah.
Way back when, even before Nokrum.
I think
This was during
they wanted
Kaidi's
her to translate it, no? To translate the book, not just deliver it to her. Or do I remember it wrong?
I think it was supposed to be delivered to
You're
her.
close, but but the person, there was two people that came up to actually gave you guys this quest.
Yeah, it was Kira and Kira's orc friend. Not orc, goblin friend. I can't remember her name, though. It's been so long.
This is why history checks and notes are important.
I will do a history check then to try and remember. That's a 15.
Not quite there. Naishi, you can. Briggs has no chance. He can't even do it. He wasn't there. Sadly, neither of you. Well, continue on then, trying to explain this.
Yeah. Well, Abigail, from what we know, from what we remember, old Deadeye, I don't know if you know who that is, he's part of the orc village that's close by. He told us to seek you out if we needed to know how to get to Dark Root Castle, or is it Deep Root Castle? I guess Deep Root Castle. There, we're supposed to be rescuing somebody, and one of our friends got kidnapped there. Well, got taken there. So, we need your
She's just sitting cross-legged in her chair. She's still proud, like slightly moving her hand through the book. Like, yeah, I'm trying to find my mom. Get stuck with her goddamn responsibility. Can't exactly leave this place thanks to that, or at least not for long.
Stop cooking my meat! Damn it! Enough,
Nom
you're
nom.
hungry, you can just...
Burp.
I'm
No,
sorry.
no. No, 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 no.
No,
no, no.
Briggs.
No. Just smacks you with the book. No! Stop!
Ow, ow,
Rest.
ow.
And, what's up with you?
Pardon?
I mean... No! Stop! Over there. Over there.
Just points finger at you.
Over. Over. So,
Just tides hands. Celeste.
Oh, dear Lord.
And while using Celeste as a distraction, I'm inspecting that wine barrel.
are you... Can't say, but are you from one of the elemental planes or not?
I'm not.
Okay, why the hell...
She's going to insight you. She literally walks up, stares, like squints, looks into you.
Okay. Do you have a genie, preferably one of fire, inside your head?
Yep.
Oh my god, okay. Okay.
Your father, actually.
Well, he's actually out of the bottle.
Yep, he is. He says hi.
I'm looking at my ship. What bottle?
I'm ignoring him.
How the hell did that happen? Well, I know he was trapped in the land somewhere around here. Well, that's gonna have to be another story. Look, okay. Maybe I can help, maybe I can't. I don't know. I'm trying to still figure this thing out. Trying to figure out why this book is here right now, actually. Wait. No. No! Okay, you guys really need to fucking explain how you got this now.
Just holds up the book.
From what I remember, DM, it was given to us by Kira specifically. Well, Kira and her goblin friend. That's the only way we got the book, right?
You don't have notes. You didn't pass your history check, so I can't give you any more.
Dear Lord. No, I don't notes that Shan that far back, I don't think. I can check, but I don't think I have any that go that far back.
So that one looks like they're having an aneurysm trying to remember stuff.
Naishi, do you remember anything at all?
No, and I checked those few notes that they had. They also don't have it. I thought that we were meant
Do you
to
guys
ask,
even know what
to
the
ask her
hell
to
this thing
translate
is?
it.
Do you even know what this goddamn thing is? You know how many freaking warlocks, elementalists, necromancers would want to get their hands on one of it than just one of these.
What is it?
Why are you telling us this?
Because you guys have just been walking around with something that could literally unravel the goddamn fucking universe in your pocket. And you don't even know where the fuck you got it.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
It's not like we don't know where we got it. We got it in the Wildberry.
We got it Wildberry from a wizard
This
named...
thing shouldn't even be in this dimension to begin with. It should be locked away in the dimensional gap between dimensions.
What?
The only goddamn thing you should be able to unlock is a frickin' Titan.
Do you... Okay...
Actually, one Titan in specifically, but, you know. Apparently he's out and walking about right now, so. More importantly, okay. Well, guess I'm gonna have to deal with this book now too, because I probably need to put it back
Put it back where?
in the dimensional gap. You guys probably know that. Just primordials and not primordials, and
Wait.
Dad's
How-
putting his head in
Okay,
other people
wait,
again.
wait. How did a book from a dimensional gap get to us if it's from a dimensional gap in the first place, and should it be in our dimension?
Well, actually, remember that
Then the
we lost it to the void, but then that I just got it.
Please don't make this any more confusing than it has to be.
Okay. This book is just one of many. It's basically it's beyond Titans. It's basically reality itself in the book. Like if you took all of reality and put it in a book, it's right here.
Oh,
This book is reality. Reality is this book.
okay.
It's stored outside. Normally, the only ones that could actually even really pull them out is ones that never existed to begin with. And for that, you had to be here at the beginning of time. The only beings that were around back then were Titans. Particularly, there's one Titan that's still technically around, but not around. It's very complicated.
Who's the Titan?
That's just the Shadow, the Lord of Shadows, Gripples. It's literally just Titan of Shadows, but anyway, the Dark Titan woke a while back. Some things happen, you know. Half of Innistrad seemed to have vanished overnight, but that's another story altogether. That's where I just came from, trying to figure things out. Maybe my mom did something again. And no. I've been trying to find her for a while. Been trying to find a lot of things for a while. I've been going all over the place. Found her tower here. Now I'm stuck in this tower because apparently she... Basically, she was supposed to watch over this like really, really bad guy who actually used this thing to practically destroy the world at one point. Now he's stuck in a wardrobe upstairs.
Might not be stuck there anymore.
How do you think we got here? And I'm actually leaning towards that crystal ball, looking into
I'm
it.
gonna cast Hold Person on you if you touch one more thing.
I'm not touching it, I'm looking into it.
Well, I'm also just thought that my dad inside her head probably told you at this point. That or he just read the book. Well, maybe. I don't know if you guys can read the book.
Your dad? What?
Yeah.
Nike,
Jack
do you
Frost,
have
you
daddy
know.
issues?
I cannot read the book.
Okay. That's probably why I got to check out the myth, because I can actually probably use this thing to open the hole and Mr. Whatever. God damn it. I just need to go find Mom to figure out what the hell's going on, because all this stuff's going on. Those frickin' the other dragons are being stupid. Mom's running around doing something crazy. Some magic itself is all messed up. I mean, 1 minute you're trying to like use the crystal ball to figure out exactly how the fuck to make popcorn taste better. The next minute, you know, your less than magic cat is now magical and is talking at you. And it got really creepy for a while, and had to go see Mom about what the fuck, because now I had to like frickin' watch over this guy upstairs. And I lost my cat too. Okay, I'm just stressed out as hell, and now you guys are just dumping more stuff on me.
I'm sorry that things aren't turning out right for you.
The book that is this book right here is what is known as an Elder Tome in general. Now, these things can be used to cross a lot of dimensions. You see, there are several dimensions in general. There's actually 7 universes living side by side.
Oh.
Using this book, you can cross over the 7 dimensions and actually, like, pull things from other worlds. Including the ones, what ties everything together are the elemental planes. They exist between all the dimensions. Not between, there's a gap beyond them, but there's the kind of like the glue that are holding everything together.
And would sealing the book away also seal away the items that has been pulled from the book too? Or do those items stay in this room?
They say kind of wherever there are. Sometimes they can be pulled back to their original realm if something was supposed to happen. Like another book can say something that contradicts one book, and bada bing, bada boom, they're over there now.
Huh.
Because really all someone has to do to mess with stuff is actually just write in the book. But once you write in the book, you kind of... It's hard to explain because you're not really there anymore. You're kind of like... They're known as authors. They do bad things. Yes, they kind of join... If you can think of the things as elements, once you write in the book, you become null and void. You are not part of the universe anymore.
Oh.
And that's how you can use the book to do stuff. Primordials mostly because we can actually use the book and not be outwritten from reality because we are technically always bound to it.
If the person who writes in the book, can they at least be saved? Or are they gone forever?
They're not gone for, well, if a normal person, they're pretty much just proof out of existence. They kind of divide by 0 and just are gone. That's why primordials are the ones that can mostly use these books in general. But this one in particular, again, was used to pretty much destroy the world in a secret type of element known as Fel. Speaking of which, why the fuck is that lizard over there full of fat?
Well, you see,
He's with us.
that, and also, when we were kind of traveling, green fire kind of just came out of nowhere, and it exploded, so I think that has something to do with it.
Okay, that's it. And she snaps her fingers. Well, this would actually take a minute to get it. But you guys basically end up back on top of the rooftop. Gonna have to reveal that.
Oh.
And on the other thing, it's like,
Oh.
whoosh.
Where did the meat go?
How to get you away from it, for one. And hold on,
Grumble,
I'm trying to
grumble.
get everything. I'm trying to get the other thing.
thing. It's just that the reveal area tool does not like to work.
This is why we can't have nice things.
This is exactly why we can't have nice things.
No, I wanted that nice thing.
Yeah, dwarfs. All they want is meat. So anyway, hold on.
She just pulls out a spyglass and looks over. Starts combing the world.
We are on the ground floor.
Wildberry?
We
Why is
are
it just
on
not there
ground floor.
anymore?
Wait,
not a little
Wildberry's
cup.
gone?
Yeah, this is just a big hole there.
What do you mean there's a big
And no, you're
hole
actually
there?
on the roof. You're actually on the top. If you zoom out far enough, you can actually see the roof.
I see Chupacabra, I see Foxy Guy, and I see Kiwawa.
What do you mean?
Because they're all up on the side.
Wildberry is gone, and there's a hole there.
Yeah, I don't know much more than that. There's just a hole, and then where you have Wildberry used to be.
What?
Yep, just a big hole.
What happened?
There's also a sign there that just says, sorry, this guy did some... Yeah, apparently somebody needs cheapo. A
Oh.
big fucking... Oh my god, it's fucking Cornelius.
Cornelius?
Somebody had to go and make a wish on a leprechaun. Great, okay. That explains that, and why the world is currently bathed in hellfire. Well, more like flame fell, but...
Wow.
Okay. Okay. I guess it does need more explaining, though. Okay. Where the fucking book? Book? I'll try to explain this way. Book? This book right here told you how it can open dimensional portals and whatnot. People get null and void. The existence of these books have actually created another parallel existence that's known as the Void. Technically, it has always been here. It has always existed. It is run by a single entity, because it is but one entity, and it wants to reconsume everything that after existence actually came into play. These books prevent it from actually doing that. However, if the Void can actually, infiltrate one's mind and basically end up getting control of one's mind, the Void can actually fight back and use the power of existence to try to unravel existence,
So,
which is its ultimate goal to begin with.
essentially the Void needs
What?
a host.
In a way, yes. Because it is Void itself. The Void has a name. The Void... See, to put it this way. When the time began, there were the Titans. The Titans are dead now. How can Titans exist before death? As we have Lords of Death, Gods of Death, and all that. Simple answer is, there has to be a god, a god that created the existence and non-existence. Some kind of being, Titan or otherwise. We don't know exactly what to call this thing. We just know there's only one of them, and that thing has been given many names over the years, and years and years. But eventually, these black books were found to be how Titans and everything overwrote the world universe, and then how the universe basically started forming around gods. Now, with that simple little idea in mind, the Void itself, the name of the Void, at least the one that we have called most commonly known as, is the mortal god. Mortality itself derives from the idea from this Void. It is beyond creation currently. We want to keep it that way. But it has the ability to corrupt and consume others and to do its bidding, as we have already noted. It was thought that the Mad God. Can't really say his name without people's heads exploding nowadays, but yeah, the Mad God, he apparently he went to the Void. That's how he started his Violet Crusade. But eventually, Bahamut ripped his heart out, he threw it around. A few years ago, there was actually a comet that came by that was actually his crystallized heart in the sky. The moon disappeared. I'll have to tell you more about that one later. That'll blow your minds hell all over this place. But in short, these books are what's keeping reality in the bounds. If you write in the book and you probably don't have some ties to the primordial, you'll be ejected from reality. Any questions so far? Are you following me? That one looks confused. Why is she eating potpourri? Crunch, crunch, crunch. He's just eating. He's watching him eat the wood chips from Brazier earlier.
Oh, dear Lord.
And just pointing at Cooper.
I probably have a half blank stare by now.
I got it.
Not
What you're talking
not
about.
following very well.
I get what
Okay.
you're saying.
Basically, this book is a fabric of reality. There's more than just one, but you can do a lot of bad things with this book.
Can you?
It is like. Go ahead.
Can you erase what's been written in it, or once it's written? it's
Nope, not
permanent?
without writing in it yourself.
Oh.
You see the catch-22 on that one. See
What happens if the book is destroyed?
It doesn't get destroyed. Nothing, not even the Titans can destroy one of these things. Why do you think they locked them up in a realm that's in between reality and not?
So will you take it away to lock it away?
Yeah, I'll try. I mean, I can use it. I can at least read from it to open up the pathway to figure out at least where the pathway is. Kind of like when you read from it, you create. You look at the creation, and the creation around you kind of bleeds through.
Will you be able to?
Reading's fine. And just reading's fine. Writing is another story.
Okay.
You are a primordial, are you not? Shouldn't you be safe?
Yep. The problem is people tend to go crazy. When you go crazy, the void can snag you.
Oh.
The void. Those who seek out the void are generally looking for a truth. Those who are trying to find truth go crazy. Because truth is maddening. That's probably why the mad wizard went and became mad. Became a mad god. But the name of the current void that we know of, that we mostly go by, is derived from the ancient language of the dragons. The three words that make up his name is the Fallen, or Fall, Mortal, and God. In Draconic, these characteristics are known as Ma, for Fall, Jor, as for Mortal, and Ra, meaning God. Majora. However, he has an avatar. This is how he managed to get back into reality.
Do we know?
And why we know what we know.
Do we know who his avatar
That-
is? Or no?
Basically, it was one being that could rewrite. It's kind of and with that one being, more spawned from it, and they're able to rewrite reality as if they were actually the books themselves. That's how beholders became. It is a beholder itself. and it goes by the name of Xanathar.
Out of character. That was a nice one.
Xanathar and how he's tied with everything in this world.
Yes. The beholder who can rewrite reality. So true, so true.
Yes, he was the original beholder. He split, and that's how other beholders became. Beholders are basically, these books are beholders in a way. You have a book, you can use the power of a beholder.
Wow.
Once. Once, because
Yeah.
you pop out.
Now that you know the gravity of this thing, there seems to be some problem in the world. Because, well, trying to figure that one out myself. My mother's freaking out. She's going all over the freaking place. She's doing things. It's annoying, but there's a lot of magic, there's a lot of shit, and everybody's pissed and freaking out. The Violet Cult is back. They're on a new crusade. They're doing shit left and right. And here I am stuck babysitting this fucking loser. So why don't you guys okay? What exactly do you do now after they have this book?
Well,
'Cause-
we wanted to ask you an assistance of if it's possible, if you could help us possibly get the Deeproot Castle, or if you know where it is. Because
Okay, why do you want to go to the castle?
Deeproot Castle, we need to head there because one of our friends got taken by this purple Kenku, from what Raishi's told us. And
Thank you. The Kenku were involved again. God. And you
Two
said it's a
of our
pilot?
friends.
Oh my god.
and we're somebody that Naishi, I think, is looking for, also got taken there at some point in time, so we need to rescue that person as well.
He looks at Naishi.
And my spirit animal is missing as well.
Oh, yes, that's also true. Or probably got
And
taken.
I'm out of whiskey.
Just ignore everything he says.
Okay. And who are these friends and why also are they important? I just want to know more details before I might accidentally, blow a hole in the universe.
Well,
Kind of actually possible. I mean, have you seen the shit that, accidentally happens around here? 1 minute you're like, you can just be casting a spell just to, cook some dinner. The next thing, a fucking turkey falls from the sky.
Happened to me
Yeah.
twice.
Sometimes it's a rock, and then it turns into a freaking elementalist on you. And you're just, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
yeah,
The only thing you can do is just stick it to the glue him to the roof and be like, next time, so you see somebody come by, fall on them, and maybe protect my stuff.
It seems like you have a lot of chaos in your life, just like us. Anyways, one of our friends...
Oh, how did you not notice that? I mean, my dad's basically the freaking neutral god of chaos. Then there's Cornelius, the evil god of chaos, and then there's Beal, who's the lawful good guy of chaos.
And who's your mother?
There's the... Her name is Xenolana.
Xenolana?
Xenolana, yes.
Is she a god of anything?
My mom, and I also have my other 6 sisters. We don't even all have the same dad, but, I have... Look.
And then she casts just a simple firebolt in one direction. And at the end of the firebolt, you watch as one of those deformed pigeons that you've seen so many times just appear right there. Its head rotates 180 degrees, and it has basically a face that can only be described as what's his name, Pinhead from the Halloween movies. It coos at you and then it flies away. That fucking happens a lot.
Not a fan of pigeons.
I've seen so many of those things.
Yeah, there are a lot around here, kind of because I keep casting spells, and that's the most common effect. I get a pigeon.
Okay. Well, back on the friends topic. One of our friends, Coyote.
Whiskey? Oh.
You have a lot of friends. You gotta slow down. I heard there's a friend that you got kidnapped. There's a dog that got spirit beast that got kidnapped, and there's another friend from that she only knows or something. What's up with that one?
Okay. I think the one that got kidnapped, which isn't it for this is out of character. Naishi, isn't it Gunrock? Who got kidnapped? You would know because
Ziggy.
But wasn't it also another dwarf who got kidnapped? It was Ziggy and
Yes,
Gunrock?
yes, Gunrock got missing.
Okay. It was.
I assume you just explained about Gunrock. Okay, go ahead.
Oh.
Explain about Gunrock.
I don't know anything about Gunrock. I think Naishi, do you know anything about Gunrock? Because I wasn't there when Gunrock was around.
I don't remember by this time, to be honest.
Oh God. I
1
don't know
year
anything.
later.
I really
1
don't know
year
anything.
later, literally.
I know nothing.
Naishi, you're the only hope. Go ahead and roll history or luck.
— 15.
Alright. Remember that Gunrock wanted to do some... And it was mostly his brother that told you that he was looking for a specific mind, because he was looking for what was known as the Starforge.
I know that he had some map and he wouldn't show it to us. Like, he was discussing it with Ziggy. I'm not sure Naishi even knew about it.
Yeah, that's the only thing you knew about it, that there's a map, you're talking to Ziggy, and Ziggy told you about what they were looking for, and then also Gunrock's brother told you what they were looking for. I just didn't tell you exactly why. But how important... Well, they did actually tell you why, because they wanted to make more weapons and armor. So that they can help fight against the lycanthropes that are taking over Skyhaven, and the Violet Cultists seem to be after this Starforge as well. Everybody on the same page now?
Yes. Well, Naishi needs to relay this because I don't know about this.
Yep, let's just say that I told her this.
Repeat everything DM said back at DM, so the DM can RP with himself. Oh boy. You're all just here watching me play with myself now.
Don't say it like that. Oh dear Lord. And that's for Gunrock. For the other friend that got kidnapped, her name is Coyote. She was a friend in our group. We don't know why she got kidnapped, she just did. I honestly don't know what the Kenku wanted from her, but he took her to Deeproot Castle. And he also took Naishi's Palamute with him.
One second. I tripped. I fell.
Oh God.
I knocked out the battery from my headset. Hopefully this connects.
Okay, can you all hear me through the headset now?
Yeah.
I tripped and I fell and I knocked the battery out of my headset there. Anyway, my phone was at least telling me what you're saying. So explained back to me. To Trixie about the whole thing,
Oh, okay.
and up to the point where she got to the Star Forge, she's like, "Oh,
Mhm.
God. Think they'd frickin' learn."
Yeah. As well.
Okay, I guess. Okay, the Star Forge is, for one, there's a reason why it was buried underneath the Earth. There are technically 7 Star Forges all over the world total,
7?
but because they're made from great artifacts from ancient times that the gods used to build this particular world. You see, this world borders. You know how I told you there's 7 universes?
Yes.
Well, those universes branch out into like other planets and in the cosmos and whatnot. They have different worlds. They do different things. But the thing is that they all overlap here. If you think of it as like a giant wheel, this planet, this right here, that's the top of the tower. All this is actually one of the only things that exists in all 7 universes at the same time.
Huh.
Now, every universe is different. Sometimes they're just slight differences. Example, let's see. Here you said something about. I'm assuming you told her about like Felix at least, like when Gunrock got kidnapped and whatnot.
I don't know if Felix is related to this.
Well, then you'll talk about how, like, did you ever tell? Okay, would you have told her about like your other pets that have died or anything else that is? Oh wait,
Nope, I didn't think so.
what about you, Celeste? Would you tell him the fact that you died and came back?
Yes, and the fact that. God, I don't want to tell you about Milo, but I'll just tell you that.
Nobody's told her about my. Yeah.
I don't want to tell her, but I'll tell you that. Well, I have to tell her. No, okay, I'll let her know about Milo. About him putting the Void Crystal Salt.
Sorry,
wait about Milo.
but she didn't ask about the story of our life. Like, why would tell her all our journey?
Anyway,
She asked about the Gundrock. She asked about her pets. So that's
She
it.
needs
Like,
the
Well,
information.
then we'll ignore what you've had on your journey and then take a different example for her. You know, I was just trying to figure out something that she could use to relate back at you guys. But okay, so think of it this way: say somebody you really cared about died here.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean they're exactly dead on one of the other 7 universes. Whatever the event was, like say, oh, I'm gonna go fishing. We're all gonna go fishing, and say you and this person went fishing at the exact same time, and the person who died because say they caught a shark or something. The shark pulled them in the water and then ate them. Boo-hoo, really sad. The thing is that in the other universe, it could have been you got pulled in and got eaten, and he's still alive. Small decisions, small changes are branched out in these other places. Things that remain constant are the gods. They exist in all universes at all the same time, so that's kind of what makes them the gods to begin with.
how does this work with the Angel of Death?
The angels are also in all universes at the same time. There's only one of them, and their existence and everything they do echoes throughout every universe. So, example, Bahamut killing the Mad God happened in every universe. That event always is the same thing. The only other thing that seems to happen, because there's only one God between all of them, even if you travel to other universes, the God technically exists here and in the other universe at the exact same time.
Are you then implying that there could be counterparts to us in other universes as well?
Exactly. There can be pieces of you in other universes
and whatnot. Like, say, there could be different there. Say, like say if you wanted to like go to like school for like being a wizard or something, and you didn't exactly pass at being a wizard, but in the other universe you passed at being a wizard, and you could be like a great warlock, or not warlock, but super wizard,
Yeah.
arc wizard, I think they call him. Where you on this one would just be whatever the hell you chose to not be a wizard about.
Okay.
Gods, on the other hand, again, and generally primordials are also the same. Things like Genasi and whatnot. My father, for example, is also someone who exists in all the universes at one time. So, the 7 different universes are all lined up and whatnot. But another thing beyond things that are living are these artifacts that they used to create this world in all the universes at this exact same time. There are 7 of them total, and they create the Star Forges. This one was underneath the water for so long. The dwarves eventually unearthed this when this planet came. This continent arose out of the ocean after the Mad God caused so much calamity. But the fact is, they can, if someone like say the Void get hold of one of these pieces, they can use this. They can use that particular artifact to also unravel the universe. These 7 artifacts alone can do a lot of damage. If the Void manages to get their hands on all 7 of the artifacts, all 7 of them combined are stronger than any of the books. The Void will finally get what it wants and becomes the Void entity throughout the entire multiverse.
Well, let's hope they don't get all 7 then.
Yes, and you said that the only person that had a map to the Starforge was taken by the Violet Cult
Yeah.
at Castle Deeproot.
Yes.
Because if they manage to get their hands on one of these artifacts, they'll be able to find the other ones. You know how the whole Mad God marched around, did stuff? Basically destroyed a lot of Kamigawa? Kinda did a thing? Killed the angel? And I don't know how, I don't want to actually say that. I'm not sure how many of your heads will explode if you figured out about the angel of death and all that, but basically, the Mad God came really close. He got hold of one of the artifacts for the Void. That was rectified by the heroes of old back then, but they're still trying the same plan, and all they need now is the second artifact really to actually start destroying a lot of things.
Okay, I also know I've been doing this in creepy, weird voice for a while. Anything anybody's unclear on or has any questions?
More like overloaded and not gonna to remember it correctly next time.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. This is why history checks exists. But effectively, the books are artifacts. If you think of it like this, and this is how I base them around, the books are similar to D&D's books on how to play the game, and the artifacts themselves are the dice. The dice, the 7 dice that make up the game for D&D, or can effectively overpower the books. And the books are basically like the player's handbooks, the Dungeon Master Guide. They created the world, the universe. But the dice in the end are the ones that effectively choose and how the universe actually plays out and actually branch the universe out into 7 different universes.
Yeah. I get that. Is it possible to, like, for, like, us to try and gather all of them so the Violet Forge can't get to it? The Violet
No, but bad idea.
Club? What?
It is also a bad idea to gather all the pieces all together at one
Well, at
time.
least we get one. So that way.
And I say give it to Abigail. She's more powerful than us.
Yeah, I know. It's just a thought.
You give it to me, the entire world turns into a turkey. Well, that's actually a possibility.
Sounds tasty.
If you give us whiskey, then it will work just fine.
Alright, what's the thing then whiskey? I was with the drinks. This guy just is a one-track mind. Here,
Yeah.
you want drinks so bad? Here.
And she just conjures food and drink to just conjure you up some whiskey. An entire barrel of whiskey sits before you, Briggs. But there's a side effect. Your skin is now blue for an untold amount of time.
Oh, dear Lord.
I heard that one before.
Blue dwarf. Anyway.
Yeah. Yep. I
Sounds
heard
like you
legends
guys have
about
a-
one. But yep, whiskey is worth it. Om nom 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 nom.
Glug, 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 glug.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Overloaded.
I'm sorry. Your dad has been my psionic patron, so to speak, for a while now. So a world turning into a turkey is does not sound like such an alien idea anymore.
No, because that's kind of how. You only dealt with her for a while. Try dealing with him since you were born. And anything you do, something else happens, and then, boom, now you live with this. This is life. This is life now.
Hmm.
I mean, half the time, my clothes just constantly vanish. Or they just fall off and I can never put them on again, no matter how much I try.
Oh, I feel that pain so much as a player.
Or, sometimes you get a friend cat, and then sometimes that cat just starts talking at you, and then sometimes that cat just vanishes into a puff of smoke. Best friend cat gone forever.
Maybe he is in another plane.
More than likely. That, or I also may have killed all the other dimensional planes by I accidentally gave him the power to talk. That's what makes him he also might have the similar abilities. If you ever cast a spell, maybe something stupid would happen.
Hmm.
The only thing that ever seemed to really calm him down was fish.
Cats.
Yeah. Anyway, it sounds like everybody has big important things to do while I'm stuck here again.
Say, do you know the guy with a horse head? Without skin and meat? Like a more horse head skeleton head?
Blinks audibly. Stares at you. Waits for you to go on. Taps foot.
Tall guy, black hair.
Okay, essentially the person in the wardrobe escaped and now is running amok again.
One. The fuck? Two.
Gulp, 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 gulp.
Ow. 3.
What are you doing?
He's just drinking his whiskey.
No, I'm like, why is she counting?
She's just for one, what the fuck?
To what he just said. 2, how did this happen?
Oh, how?
3, the fuck again.
Let's just say we're too kind. And Maya sort of accidentally let him out.
How'd you even use the wardrobe?
He
Oh,
just
wait.
kinda
Looks at you.
activated.
Looks at you, Naishi.
God damn it.
Well, actually, she wouldn't say goddamn. She'd say dad damn it.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
That makes sense.
I'm loving it.
Wait. And then she perks back up. He's like, wait, he's not here anymore?
No.
Fuck yeah! I'm free, motherfuckers!
What? But wouldn't you be
Well,
upset
yeah,
or mad?
Well, technically, my mom was supposed to be here, sitting here doing all this. And then she put that magic spell on me so that I'd have to sit here and do all this while she went out and did shit. But if he's not here, then that spell's broken and I can go now.
Oh.
So, technically, it was her problem to begin with. And to be frank, as far as I know, she's stronger than him anyway, so if he really did fuck with anything. Yeah.
Well, that's a relief.
Who do you think put him in the wardrobe to begin with?
Fair point. I thought it would be, well, Jack, but I guess not.
Technically, the one who got credit was the Mad God. But it was actually my mom.
Hmm.
Most people don't like the fact that she even exists to begin with. Especially my sisters. Actually, mostly Roxy. Just Roxy. Yeah. Anyway, you said you guys needed to go to Castle Deeproot, and I see why you did Castle Deeproot.
Yes.
Do you guys need to rest up or anything? And how close do you want? And do you just want inside the castle? Do you want outside the castle?
And with that, we're probably going to end it for tonight because I let us go on a little bit too late anyway, trying to do all this explaining.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.